Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop and happy Thursday y'all. Happy Thursday. Well, I'll tell you, yesterday, which as you know is my day off from teaching, it's usually the day I do grading, I do medical appointments. We had a day planned, folks. A day planned where everything was like, my husband and I worked together, we coordinated it perfectly, we crammed in a really intense schedule to knock off a bunch of things, including my haircut, which you all can see. Look at that. The punky haircut is back. I am growing it out, folks. I'm growing this side longer. But I did go and get like a punky haircut. Finally got my ratchety nails taken care of. Now they're just a plain soft pink. Because even my mama was like, girly, those nails. Like, she said they started to look like they were fake because they had the nail polish had grown out so much. And they're my own nails, folks. So I was like, whoa. You know, the reality is I'm doing so much mixed media right now. And I don't wear plastic gloves. I know other people do sometimes when they're doing it, but I need to feel everything. So when I'm working on mixed media, I just feel like it's a waste because I get glitter and paint and things that won't come off my nails. Not even when I scrub them in the shower with like a brush. So I just had left it until I had done the bulk of the making for this round. But my mom was like, you got to get it done. So my husband and I were like, let's make the most of the day. Now, the day before I hadn't been feeling great. Miss Pat noticed. She texted me. She's like, you all right, girly? And I'm like, no. So we were like keeping our fingers crossed that I could get through such a jam-packed day. But I woke up feeling great. And we were like, okay, let's go. And our day began with some medical appointments and my haircut. Haircut went well, no problems. Went to the medical appointment. And that's why I'm coming on so late, actually. Because y'all all know that the husband does not love it when I discuss personal medical issues with him. So I'm not going to breach that kind of thing in a relationship. But what I'll tell you is we went yesterday to an appointment expecting it to be a very simple follow-up appointment with nothing serious. And it ended up being a very long medical appointment. And my husband was diagnosed with a form of heart disease. And look, we're very lucky. New York has great doctors. They've caught it early. I should be very relieved in many ways. However, it's not like what they found was just a warning. You know, with, again, while respecting his wishes of me not sharing things in detail, all I can tell you is that what we learned yesterday was, for me anyway, devastating. And the appointment was not a 30-minute appointment. So that put us hours behind in the day. And then there's always the aftershock, you know, the emotional aftershock of it. And my husband, who's like, I tell you guys this, he's like a man's man. I know that sounds terribly sexist, but it's true. He's a man's man. He can't use a power tool at all. But up here, he's a man's man. So he was all like bravado and I'll be fine and don't worry about it and I'll just take all the medicines and, you know, no, it's not fine. And of course it has an emotional impact. And we were already now hours behind in our day. So it was like, okay, we'll do our best to get done what we can. And we ended up rolling up to our building at around 7:30 p.m. And then I told you this is like a family, right? So, and I also told you I mentor kids in the building. And they're not really kids anymore, guys. They're teenagers. I began mentoring them when they were kids. There is one younger one who's still 9, but the rest are all in high school now. Well, the dad of the one I work the most with was waiting for me. And that's never a good sign. And he's like, Leash, we have a legitimate emergency. We need you. And they had been waiting for hours for me to come home. And what it turned out to be something, you know, folks, all I can say is I am glad I am no longer a teenager. Do y'all remember how hard high school can be? And sometimes how dangerous high school can be? I think it's also a different time where it's just more dangerous and more difficult. All I can tell you is that this wasn't just like an emergency, it was a crisis. And she didn't want to talk to her dad about it. And I can understand why. So it ended up being very serious, and the conversation spanned more than 2 hours. And then I needed a little bit of time to think about how to communicate some of this to her family, which was delicate and awkward. So by the time I was done, it was like, I don't know, 9:30, 10 p.m., maybe 10 p.m. And I was like exhausted, hadn't had dinner, and just worn out. And I was going to come on and make a video and be like, I'm so sorry. You know, it's been that kind of day, you know, where we had all these great plans and the day just got away from us. But I didn't have anything left of me, folks. I couldn't watch her videos. I couldn't comment. I started to watch her videos and I couldn't see. You know, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I went into the shower. I went right to bed. So your girl got up early this morning because I have a lot to do. Today is a teaching day. Thankfully, it's a student meeting more than teaching day, so I'm going to do that this afternoon. This morning, I have spent the whole morning. My husband is being generous. The sofa is entirely covered in Raks 11 We Wishes because I have a goal to finish up a whole bunch by this evening. I technically have until tomorrow at noon for this next round because the post office doesn't close till noon, but I would like to get them done. So I'm working my tushy off today to finish as much as I can while also doing work for work, and I have a little grading to do. And I want to make a nice supper for my husband that's healthy and get him to eat that too. So a lot on the go, folks. So I apologize. I did catch up on a lot of your videos this morning while working on the Raks of Love, and I'll continue to do that until I get to grading, because grading and student meetings require me to just be super focused. If you texted me today, my phone is on Do Not Disturb, and it's just because I am trying to be as driven as possible to finish everything and catch back up on yesterday. Yeah, that's what my day's looking like. So I'm hoping that after supper, your time, because you know, y'all are learning New York supper time is 9:30. So probably around 7:30 tonight, I'll come back on and maybe I'll share some of the Raks 11 We Wishes going out because there's a ton going out. I did want to show you one cute piece that's going in cruises just because I wish I could have gotten more of these, but this came from Joann's and this says, "The stash struggle is real." I got one for Lily and I got one for last year and I got one for Cruise. And I think these are the best bags ever. The stash struggle is real. Because you know, Cruise's new tagline is awesome, which is haul responsibly, which is what we said from the beginning of the year. We're not saying don't haul. We're saying if you haul it, use it. If you haul it, like, let's see it in a project. And so I love Cruise's new tagline of haul responsibly. So I thought this is the best bag for her. The stash struggle is real, girly. Oh, yes, it is. I also want to draw your attention to a new to YouTube crafter. I highly suspect that this woman is not new to crafting because the projects she's created for Soleil, Enchanted by Craft, and for Judy, My Scrapbook Loft were phenomenal. They were phenomenal and beautifully detailed. But I think she is newer to YouTube. She has about 177 subscribers. So I'm going to put her channel down below. Her name is Uniquely Created, I believe, or Unique Creations. Uniquely Created, that's correct. And I'm going to put her proper channel down below, and after the video uploads I will add an end screen. That means if you click on the video right away, the end screen might not be there for 5 minutes, but I add the end screen so you can just click through to her channel, and that way you'll get to know her work. I think you may want to check this crafter out. Again, I say she's new to YouTube, not necessarily new to crafting, and I thought what she created for Soleil and for Judy was just stunning, folks. So you don't want to miss out on this new to YouTube crafter. I don't think so. I'm sure you all have caught on to the Aussies who are up to all sorts of holographic no good. Their recent uploads have been very inspiring, really beautiful, super pretty, right? And I've been talking about this a lot lately, and that's because they've had a lot of fantastic uploads. Well, Tennille has done it again with her little snack pack. Oh yeah, she's invented a snack pack, and she's done it without a die. She's using a prototype that she has built. Now, I don't know if she got hers on Pinterest or Etsy, but you all know I did not love the French fry box when it first came out. And my first thought was, who is going to order this die? Well, I should have ordered it then, folks, because it was $3 or $4 at that time, or $4.99. It is now a $9 die. No joke. Yep, it has doubled in price. And now that I finally feel the magic of the fry box, it's $9. And you know I'm not ordering a $9 fry box. Oh, no. So what did I do? Well, Ms. Donna and Monty have really inspired a shift in me. I went on Pinterest and I went on Etsy, and I found a designer who I thought had a lovely design for a fry box. And if you actually have a Brothers Canon cut, or you can cut SVG files, you can download it that way. But for those of us that don't, she has a regular prototype mold. It's $1.88. It's on sale right now, and so I bought it so I can make my own French fry boxes, and I can use that as the frame to just make my own. But I did, while looking for that French fry box, find a well-priced popcorn box that I did order and gift to a few people because I thought it was very well-priced and cutely designed. So if you're looking for a popcorn box, Ellie does have a couple right now that are well-priced. And I'm saying this because, again, had I bought the French fry die when it first came out, it was inexpensive. Now it's $9. So I'm alerting you to, you know, if you're interested in getting a popcorn box die, do it before it becomes a craze and the price doubles. All right, y'all, I have a lot to do, and I want to share it all with you later today. Because I've been working and working and working on these Raks of Love and on the We Wishes. And thanks to Deb Hendrick, I'm able to add more stuff. So, again, the sofa's full, the table's full. I got a lot of die cutting that's been going on. It's just mayhem. I didn't pack all my boxes, though, and I did put them away. So hopefully next week I'll have time to schedule in a craft room tour, and you'll get to see all of your amazing stuff up all over the walls. I hope whatever you're doing today, it's something that gives you joy. I hope if you're working like me, that it goes quickly. I hope if you're crafting like I am also, that for me is the highlight of the day. So I hope it is for you too. And tomorrow's Friday, folks. It's the end of the week, and it's Valentine's Day. So, I love this Galentine's idea. Valentine's Day used to only be about couples in a traditional sense. And now it's just about spreading love. And I've been making a note because Raks of Love was about sending little packages of love to people who inspired you, supported you, loved you, have just been great to you. So every Galentine video I've noticed, I've added the person to the list for Raks of Love. And isn't that amazing? So much love going around YouTube. We're very blessed. We truly are. All right, y'all. I will see you this evening, likely after 7:30. But I'll be back on probably to share some stuff that I've been working on and maybe a happy meal. All right, y'all. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday.